Aries, you are up for the July Love Energy Reading. Before I go any further, KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. The general readings for July are already up. So now we're doing the love reading, and then hopefully in about a week I will do the July money reading. If you haven't watched the general reading or listened to the general reading, you can find it on the podcast or on YouTube. KIRWKC, type that in. You'll be able to find the Keeping It Real with KC podcast YouTube channel. And then you can go to the playlist, click on your sign, Aries, or click on July Tarot Energy, and you'll find all the readings there. All right, regardless of what reading you decide to watch or listen to, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. I'm just a person sitting here reading the energy and the tarot cards. You know your story better than I ever could. Let's go ahead and get started. I'll start with my Angel Romance deck and get that going. May I have the energy for Aries for July in regards to love? Energy for Aries for July in regards to love. Energy for Aries for July in regards to love. What is it that Aries needs to hear? What is it that Aries needs to hear? What is it that Aries needs to hear? What is it that Aries needs to hear for July? For the energy in regards to love. What is it that Aries needs to hear? May I have some cards, please? Thank you. Capricorn got this. Make the effort. All right, may I have another card, please? I'm hearing 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Like somebody's 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Where it's kind of like you think you want something, but you're not sure. So that's why your heart may not fully be in it. May I have another card, please? No. This is on top. You deserve love, and then children. You deserve love. I do feel there's some of that energy there where some of you may not realize it. Thank you. Also, flirt came out. I know Aries. And usually and this came out for Libra too, as well. Go figure. One thing about Aries, usually Aries don't have a problem with being a flirt. But this is telling you, it says, extend your lighthearted energy to others. So maybe you need to turn it up a bit. I'm not really picking that up. I already feel you're in the flirt energy. What I'm picking up energy-wise with make the effort is that for some of you, all you're doing is flirting. It's almost like anything that is on the level of commitment, there aren't any official commitments being made. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. That's the energy I'm picking up. Let me take one oracle card for my other deck right quick. I'm just curious. Energy for Aries for July in regards to love. Energy for Aries for July in regards to love. Energy for Aries for July in regards to love. What is it that Aries needs to hear? What is it that Aries needs to hear? What is it that Aries needs to hear? Energy for Aries for July. May I have some cards, please? Okay, thank you. Enlightenment came out. Aquarius got this one. With enlightenment, there is no separation. We recognize we are one with the divine. So some of you might be going through some enlightenment. Let me take another card. Where you're just seeing things differently than how you have before. I also think a hangman energy as well. Maybe, I'm hearing before, wow, those really just came out. Maybe before you weren't willing to sacrifice in previous relationships, but now you may be looking or more willing to sacrifice more. It was more where you may have been expecting the other party to sacrifice. That may have been going on too. Cards that came out: attraction, divine soul counterpart attraction transcends superficiality. So for some of you, I think of, in the Romance Oracle deck, there's a card called keep an open mind. That's it. Keep an open mind. This kind of gives me that energy where it's like you may be finding yourself attracted to someone that usually isn't your type. But it's like you're getting past the superficial. Also, another card that came out is boundaries. Having sensible boundaries is important. So maybe you need to set boundaries with someone, or someone is setting boundaries with you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And then the other card that came out is remarkable. Notice everything remarkable about your relationships. So this gives half glass full energy is what this is. And I'm going back to make the effort. Maybe some of you are not making the effort with going that extra step. Something was flying around me. Maybe some of you are not making the effort with going that extra step on the lines of commitment because you're not fully looking at things with a glass half full type of approach. 2, that could be going on as well. And instead, if you were to take notice of the things that are really remarkable about this individual or about this relationship, then it would probably make it easier for you to make the effort and do that. Now, for those of you with this flirting card, I'm going back to remarkable. Maybe the fire has died down for some of you. And this is saying, notice the remarkable things, every remarkable thing about your relationship, as in noticing that will help get the fire burning again and help make you a little bit more passionate to where you will flirt a little bit more. I guess you could say to inspire you to flirt and help you with making the effort. But honestly, with these two together, flirt and make the effort, I feel like there's flirting going on. It's just, that's it, it's just flirting. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Let me take some tarot cards right quick. Energy for Aries for July in regards to love. Energy for Aries for July in regards to love. Energy for Aries for July in regards to love. Energy for Aries for July in regards to love. What is it that Aries needs to hear? What is it that Aries needs to hear? What is it that Aries needs to hear? All right, let me go ahead and take some cards. May I have some cards, please? This one almost didn't want to go back in, but I'm going to keep it in. May I have some cards, please? Thank you. This Page of Pentacles keeps coming out. Wow. King of Cups, Page of Pentacles. Some of you could be dealing with the water sign, specifically a Scorpio. You could be dealing with, doesn't have to be, you could be dealing with a Cancer or a Pisces. Or you just may be in King of Cups energy, where you're more in control of your emotions. With the Page of Pentacles, there could be a age difference with this. If you're in this King of Cups energy, you could be dealing with an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Maybe they're younger than you. In doing that, they may have approached you already. Maybe that's why for some of you, you're not necessarily making the effort because you're not taking them seriously just yet, is what's going on. Maybe you feel that they're not serious. And because you feel they're not serious, you're not taking them seriously. Even though it's a possibility they could be serious. On another level, you may just feel that they don't meet your criteria. I'm going back to the attraction card. It says, divine soul counterpart attraction transcends superficiality. And for you, with this being a page and you being in king energy, again, doesn't matter, King of Cups, King of Wands, whatever. I'm just talking about the court cards in general. If you're in king energy and they're in page energy, you may feel like, I don't want a page, I want a king. Or I want a queen, or whatever. That there may be some of that going on. What's at the bottom of the deck? Page of Pentacles. So, more pentacles. This is something that's moving along slowly. There is stability here, especially with the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck, but it's also the most stable knight in the deck. So, you just may be taking your time, or this situation is taking its time. But I feel in order for something to be, their effort is going to have to be made. Is what will have to happen. May I have some more cards, please? Thank you. Yeah, it's going to have to be balanced. Justice. Could be dealing with the Libra as well. But there has to be reciprocity. There has to be equal give and take in order for something to happen. They have to give as much as you give. And you have to give as much as they give. And also, the boundaries have to be equal too. But right now, the energy is there has to be equal give and take. And that is your message. KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Until next time, Aries, be blessed.